A site does look to be juicy and delicious, but it doesn't matter because Chris J, to him, that's exactly what heads are. He takes 2 off. Quickly, the frag is going back and forth. It's all going to be an Oscar as it gets turned on its head, rushing in through the fire and flames. He doesn't care, and it's going to pay off. Gets himself a second. Now looking for 3 in midair. Muddy's going to go down. A spectacular show of marksmanship and
becomes an AWP in these kind of situations. Oh, what a shot onto Simple that is. And a second onto Guardian. This guy's there yet, but 8-0. A brutal start.
Definitely unexpected stuff. 7 kills, but other than that, it's pretty tight spread on Hellraisers, to be fair, as we're going to see a little bit of a run boost attempt with these low pistols here from Envy, just trying to jump the cross, try to avoid that AWP, but it's going to be rifles they're up against, and Zero is taking them out.
Solid positioning, nothing to really get too amped up about, though. Of course, it is an eco.
to hold back the tide of Heroic. Claims himself 1 life and a second. Go on then, Sean, looking for a third, but Nico will shut him down and claims 2 back in return. Nico going to find himself 1 versus 2, does have the bomb in hand. 50 seconds left to play around with. And they're just going to rush in onto the site, but he's going to take 1, looking to try and bite off even more as he's looking for the 4K, and he might just get it. Nico to open things up.
We've got 30 seconds, Adam. Is this it? The finale, no hands, spinning around. Woo! Look at that speed. He is almost sideways. Adam, you have absolutely killed it. Again, another bike drop moment. Adam, would you like to say anything to the crowd?
Looking terrible. Most of them on $0. Laldo getting frags here and there, but surely he's gonna die off now.
Okay, lol, what the hell are you doing? He's gonna go ahead and pick up 4. He's making things ridiculously expensive here for G2. It's all on MBK. He's hungry to try and pick this up, but I would watch out because LoL's looking on fire. He's gonna get the ace, because why the hell not?
Be good on this map, but will that transfer into the offline setting is the question now as we're live in the pistol. Looks like Na'Vi are gathered up over here towards B apartments. Looks like they are not gonna waste too much time and just exploding in on this side after the utility pours in.
LoL's in prime position though, and to make matters worse for the oncoming terrorists, a flashbang lands right underneath them. LoL is teeing off with frags left, right and center. He's gonna pick up 4 in total. He has certainly done his share of the work.
With the D going to be able to pick up the first on his Sean Garrett. Now they know where he is, but they don't really have anyone in a great place to try and trade this out. And it's actually Amanek just clicking on heads over in top mid, but he's going to go down to Yugi with the USP. Valdi claims himself another life in CT. He's looking to try and get even more work done. Shazam, you really need to start hitting shots because now it's all on you. 1v4 and suddenly Heroic, they've stepped up to the plate in a big way. And Shazam, he may as well be a pacifist at this point because he's not doing anything. He's going to go down.
But good response out of Na'Vi, finally showing us a little bit of life on this CT side, as they will have the WAWP in motion now with Guardian and Simple, so that gives them a whole new look. Made things a lot more difficult on Misfits. It's just Simple. It's just... Do we really need to say it at this point? It's just been happening all series long.
Just Shazam things, man. Guardian has not seen anything in this round.
Both AWPs down already, of course.
And Shazam with a second. The anti-AWP player
has been pretty much on point.
And look at Sick. He's the linchpin. He could be the difference maker coming in from behind. They have no clue that he's here. They left mid entirely open. And Valdi and Yugi, both attention turned onto Shazam, so much so that none of them checking behind. Sick just got ahead and sprinted on up, finds both frags necessary. And now the lone 2 players up in towards Palace. Snappy's out here on his own. Sick's gonna go ahead and take even more, gets himself a 3rd. And now it's all on Moddy. 1v4 to try and pick up this next round for Heroic. Does spot out 1 player in CT.
Shazam will take his over here, does spot that player jumping across. Gonna keep pressing through all this utility though. He's hungry for this kill. Oh, he's gonna get it through the ledge.
No way, he's seized, must be livid.
He's done it all, man. He's hitting no scopes, he's hitting wall bangs. He is not messing around. And will they suspect that? Will they clear? They have a couple of Molotovs to put down to handle Shox's position, but he hasn't played that yet, so that could catch them off guard. As I say that, though, he just drifts away from it, span through 2. Almost a 3rd. break through Ivy, and so that they have a little bit of map control to work with. They are pinned up, though, against Green Train as Sick swings around the T connector. He's actually going to be able to blindside a player. Blindsides another, just finishes it himself. Well done by Sick. What a round. And so
round or two to get an AWP. But this one is not going to be a problem, though. They have plenty of money to force up. Well, not force up, just buy in general. On the G2 side, AWP and Kenny missing a tiny bit of utility, and Dennis with a long-range smoke. EU smoke, boys.
And it looks like that is going to be the case. Gonna have to come down to those entry frags now, back onto the site, and Sticko's having none of it with a quick fire 3K. Too easy as far as he's concerned. Envious, well, if they want to try and challenge for the outright win, it's going to be on 3,000.
And with how Heroic are set up, currently going B does seem like the better choice to make. You can just smoke off connector and render so many of these players useless and get the guys up through short. 4 players for Misfits over in mid. Davidovic going to pounce out towards that A bomb site, taking out Nico. Now Moddy's had to rotate around to try and help out best he can, leaving Valdi on his own in connector, who takes the first engagement. Going to take a second as well. Sean Garris, Valdi, what are you doing? Just destroying these guys in mid. It's all on Davidovic, the lone Frenchman.
About the huddle, about like the team atmosphere before the game. Like what kind of things do you chat about before the game to take you guys hyped up?
We just kind of have fun and just, you know, just do our own things, like just hype us up, you know, just like talk to each other and yeah.
And how confident are you guys? Obviously now you're straight into the semi-final. You must be oozing with confidence. How does it feel?
It feels really good because I mean, people doubted us that we won't perform on LAN, but I mean, here we are.
Coming from Shazam, and he doesn't need an AWP when he's got the hand cannon. Just clicking on heads. Shazam will go down. Zero coming on in on the retake, looking ferocious, looking angry, but the Molotov pulls through. Should be enough to try and win this out, but no, Zero still going strong. Dispatching of Amanek, it's only Sean Garris left. Defuse gonna come on in, and Sean, you've got to try and make this work. He's just gonna stick it. You're going for the knife, Sean! Don't spread butter on the man, he's not a baguette. Down he goes.
Tricked. Oh, wow. Okay, Freeze has picked himself up a kill. And although he's low, Asilian, mate, hello?
What? Amanek and Davidovic, the last 2 players that remain. The damage has been done, but Bondik, he's in drop up close. Amanek says no, making up for the mistakes he made in mid. Puts it into a 2-on-2. The 2 Frenchmen trying their best to retake this B bomb site, and Amanek's gonna go insane. He's done all he needed to and more. Looking to try and get the 4th, but Zero finally shuts him down. There's no time left, and at this point, Zero's gonna go hunting, but the round is gonna go the way of Misfits.
He's straight down with the smoke, and that will be the round over. Amanek gets knifed just to make matters worse. Are you mad? Because I'm not. Envious striding for another round. It would take something truly spectacular for Hellraisers to clutch this round, and maybe let Angel's demand to do just that with 3 kills, and the bomb has been dropped out in a horrific position for Envious. And this is where the Kevlar is going to start to work against Envious too. If Angel can get his hands on that rifle.
Current holes in that team, the current issues.
Time.
Oh!
Yeah, time.
Oh,
I think
time
was knife round, wasn't it?
I'm not entirely sure. It's okay. Let's just carry on talking about G2. What you guys think are the current issues with that squad, stopping them from reaching the heights that we know they are capable of?
Time is definitely the essential part here. They need more time. You know, as Nato always wrote in on, they had the
45 seconds left means G2 could try and dip in towards that B bomb site or go for the rotate, but they're going to commit towards A. Body, the man on the entry, gets 1 and gets the 2nd as well. Down goes Scream.
Down. It's going to be another 1-on-2 retake for Hellraisers. Molly and Connector stops them from pushing out straight away. Going to be using that smoke and getting over the top of it. He goes for the spray and actually connects onto Dead Fox. Borup, on very low health, is playing this position to perfection. Lands the headshot onto Zero.
Split this thing heavy, put those AKs to work.
Borup's going to line them up. There's 1 and a 2nd as well. And they're going to be moving straight into his crosshair, and he will oblige with a 3K.
Everybody, put your hands together for the birthday boy. Hey, look at that. Is that a brioche bun? I'm not really sure. Is that cream on top? Can we get a round of applause for Nato, everybody? an absolute legend in the scene.
Wow.
Try not to cry. I know you like,
That's beautiful.
you know, being emotional.
I'm
but
finished and super emotional, am I not?
yeah, well, eat some now too.
Yeah, I'll press them, yeah.
Still putting things to good use as he picks up the first Dividend going to go down. The aggression continues, and Dead Fox, he's going to line them up and knock them down. What was that? That rounding took a couple of seconds. It might have been an eco, but he still just annihilates Misfits to pick up that third round. Quick, it was clean, and it was... It looks like B's going to be the slight question. They have to check the angle. Borb's watching it, and they don't. This is where he pounces. Astillion and Borb, they've done so much work here for Tricked, and they're going to do even more. Borb peeks on out, finds 3. There is no stopping this man, and then Hunden to find the last. Tring and Edward both on the site. Flamey got to try it. Hold back the tide of Misfits as they pour on through, but Flamey, he's going to do just that, going to take 3. He's only on 2 HP, taking out the 5-7. He's dead to that Molotov. If I'd get out of there, if I were, he thinks about to get hot and spicy on the bomb site. And Lol, he's pushing on through. He's taking it aggressive because he's got to watch out. Up close to Personal, it's going to be Body. He finds the first. What are they doing? They don't know where he is, and Lol, he's going to go ahead and get all 3 players necessary. The hat trick for him, and Mouse Sports, they get their first round. A little bit of confusion there from G2.
And G2, if they would have watched the game yesterday against Hellraisers, they would have known that this was coming. It's just about how do they adapt to it? What is their response? You certainly can try to get aggressive in her halls. That's what Shock tried to do with the AWP there up ramp. Just missed his shot and got chased back, and that was the end of that, basically.
Wait, what? I swear a nade just landed by NBK's feet and did 2 damage.
CSGO nades, I mean.
V2 trying to connect the shot. It's going to be going for the defuse. Looking like he was just going to try and stick that there, which would have been balls as Steel finds the first. Kenny's got to go in for the peak, but he's not taking it. Time's ticking down, and Happy's going to stick the defuse. No, Happy's going to get it. Kenny might get the frag, but Happy...
Yeah, he's done great, and it's been in different ways. You know, he's pushed up ladder. He's been able to kind of stuff the executes before they can even get started. He's been able to play back and around like that one and just catch them as they're coming out. So he's definitely kind of varied where he's taken his hold and done some great work. Having a bit of fun.
Smith's just getting absolutely wrecked by Kenny S. He returns the favor.
Smith's not falling for it this time.
The ultimate denials back and forth. There we go. Everyone likes a happy ending.
A man that gets a lot of flack in the community, but that was the correct decision in that situation. Going straight for it, and that is an interesting spray. Do you see that Happy?
Yeah. Try and get more work done. Body unable to light up 1, and actually down goes Kenny. It's all on Apex.
The man who has been underperforming so far on this map. Can he clutch this?
Bombs down in the site. The crowd rooting behind him. It's home turf, but Oscar, he's going to say no. Takes his head clean off, and that will be Mouse Sports to find the 6. They finally put an end to G2. Don't know he's here just yet. Now he finally pounces. Nico going to go down. Oscar trying to bite off even more, but he keeps on missing. It just never stops. Valdi capitalizes, but it's Dennis to come on in from behind and remedy.
Very rarely do you see people push back halls like that. I mean, Dozia comes to mind as one who likes to do it if you want to stay in the CIS region, but yeah, it's just not something that you ever really have to factor in so much, especially when you have 2 people there eyeing the smoke just right on the other side of it. And he just plays so patiently. Well, brilliant. Apologize to cast.
It's like a Red Hot Chili Peppers video. CTs are spread up here and both looking over on the A play, but Dead Fox close to maneuvering himself onto the B side.
Ooh, I like that. He did a sound cue to maybe try to fake that he was going drop-down room, so this could catch Dead Fox. Look at him. He's worried about window. Just a little small detail that gives Shox a bit more breathing room, and look at the result from it. He's going to get in. He's going to get the plant just in time.
For their troubles, Body is getting burnt to a crisp, down to 22, forced out into the open, will cost him his life for now. Let's have a look at Shox. What can he get done? It's not even him that's required as Apex comes through with a quick-fire double of his adversaries. Downside for G2, collectively they have 12 health, but they're going to make it work for 2 kills as Body lands both onto Dead Fox and Angel. Sicko now has to try and quite literally come through the fire and the flames to clutch this one out. Throws the molly onto B plat. No one's home. They've gone for a boost on Tree, and G2 have pulled it off. NBK to watch the squeaky door as he's gonna pick up the first kill. Nearly a second, but the bomb's also been dropped out into the open. Kenny S on another tear, but Apex, the unsung hero of this A-hold, with a quick 2K of his own. Zero picks up the AWP from Dead Fox's corpse, and he's gonna land the first one, but no more. 12-3 half for G2 in a commanding lead in this first map.
Pressure by just coming out and flooding door, but the fact that there's nothing stopping Kenny S from just being able to turn around, there's no pressure he has to worry about. He's got a teammate with him, so he can just focus all his efforts onto the cross. into the site.
The positions looking tenuous for Hellraisers as now Shox has picked himself up 1 kill, looking for a second. You don't want to duel with Shox. He's a player that will rip your head off, and Bondik goes peeking one too many times. And they can't afford to push him too hard because they're not sure where the other players are on quad. But now that MBK's gone down, that opens the floodgates, and Zero gets 3 kills in about a second. Unreal retake from him. And Hellraisers have done it just in the nick of time. Long could cost Hellraisers dearly as they put so much into this round in terms of finances. Bondik finally fires back and gets something done for Hellraisers, and a second. So this round hasn't quite came and gone just yet. They're in this one, and Bondik is just on a tear. Spraying up through Stables, very nearly claims another kill into Apex. And there we go, Bondik is absolutely running amok. He gets taken down.